decided to not go because I was like, why the fuck do I need this business degree? Like, it's not going to teach me anything. All these classes aren't doing anything.
Yeah.
Most of the time, spent learning things outside of the degree. So, that's when I decided that doing things my own way, learning from people that mainly, it's not like I'm not learning anymore. It's more that I'm learning from people that are doing the things that I'm doing. So, have, I guess, quote unquote, escape mentors. Having more mentors. a time and place to use it, but there's also where people just use it because they're jealous.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you have privilege because you have this thing, but in reality, they don't realize that in order to have that thing, you actually had
You
to work
work for it.
super fucking hard for it.
Exactly.
But they're just not willing to put in that work for it.
There's this thing called personality.
It's like there's a weird line in between that though. There's some things that are like inherently privileged, but there's also some things that are like you have to work for it, and it just looks nice on the surface, so it seems
Right.
privileged,
Right.
but then it's not actually. It's hard work. But those people that don't work hard for it don't know the difference,
Yeah.
so they don't understand. So like when you work hard and you squat every day and you like keep a low body fat percentage, people don't see the hard work and dedication because they fucking like have soda every day and eat junk food and do a bunch of bullshit.
Makes sense.
It's weird having this. I've never like I don't have this conversation with people. It's like weird.
It's weird.
Not weird, but
It's just out of the norm.
yeah.
I know either.
But it's a
just
good
like,
thing. It's like it's not a bad thing. You know,
It's not a bad thing.
Like,
I don't
I'm
think
glad I have someone I can like talk to with it.
Yeah.
Whereas it's easy for me to kind of suggest these conversations to people, and then they immediately like turn a red flag. And then as soon as I see that red flag, I'm just like,
If you get a red flag from these type of conversations, you just know like they're a little dishonest with themselves, just a little bit.
yeah, no, I see it, and that's how I end up not talking to certain people
Yeah.
over long periods of time. Is I'll hear inconsistencies in the speech.
Yeah.
You'll say something, and then you'll do something else, and then you'll say something else, and you like you never stay consistent with what you say. And then I realize that shit, and I'm just like, I mean, like, do you, bro? I'm not gonna like tell you what to do, but
Yeah.
like, I'm just not
We're all in
gonna.
this world just for like our own cause. So
Yeah. So
live your life.
you're gonna live your life. You're gonna say something and then do something else. That's what happened with Gio. It's like he's good at being the ideal person, but not acting like it.
I feel like Gio can take like over his own life, like if he wanted to, like speak for himself, but he just doesn't.
Yeah. No, that's 100%. That's like exactly what he is.
Because I noticed that when I first came into work and stuff, like he's definitely like a dominant person if he wanted to be, but
Yeah.
he chooses not to be.
Exactly. That's exactly who he is. That's what annoys me the fuck out of him. Is like he has potential to be a really good person, but he just doesn't do it.
He'll figure. I mean, it takes time. Maybe he's just like distracted.